Hours ago, Texas lawmakers in both the Senate and the House voted to overhaul child protective services in Texas. It was unanimous. 3 different bills, 2 chambers, and not one lawmaker voted against them.
Our coverage begins with KXAN political reporter Phil Prazen. His in-depth report looking at Senate Bill 11 and how it moves state responsibilities over to nonprofits.
Briefcase in hand, Wayne Carson, CEO of the nonprofit ACH Child and Family Services, tries to convince lawmakers his group holds the keys to the state's child welfare woes.
We know our community and we can make faster and better decisions for kids that are more well informed about what their needs are.
The nonprofit watches over abused and neglected children around Fort Worth, making sure they're out of dangerous situations and into safe ones. In a 2014 pilot project, ACH workers took over a role previously held by state caseworkers. Lawmakers are now trying to phase in that so-called community-based care, first in North Texas, then in 8 regions across the state over 2 years.
Let's go really slowly. Let's make sure that the community is ready for this step before we implement it.
Sarah Crockett oversees Texas CASA volunteers who will tag team with nonprofit workers instead of state employees.
Improved outcomes that have been a challenge in the foster care system for over 20 years.
But if this bill becomes law, the success of the program will still rest in the Department of Family and Protective Services. ACH put up $6 million of their own money to make it work at the beginning. Other nonprofits likely won't be able to do that.
They are going to need to make sure that there's money in the budget to implement it successfully.
And if it doesn't work, the state will continue struggling to take care of its most vulnerable. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
There are other requirements in the Senate bill authored by Georgetown Senator Charles Schwertner to help protect children in CPS care. It creates an Oversight and Quality Assurance Division within DFPS. It requires all children entering the foster care system to get a medical exam within 3 days and a comprehensive assessment within the next 30 days. When there is suspected abuse or neglect at foster homes or treatment centers, CPS investigators would be required to have face-to-face contact with victims within 24 to 72 hours instead of the current 5-day standard.
The House passed HB 4 and HB 5 today, 145 to 0. HB 4 would pay for more money for family members to care for an abused and neglected child. HB 5 would make the Department of Family and Protective Services a standalone agency that reports directly to the governor. The Senate did the exact opposite last year, consolidating most health departments.